Oh, I want you to meet a woman who really changed my life.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. As pizza's coming out of my mouth. So this is Lucy, and I'm Lucy.
Red hair, yeah.
So, Debbie, why don't you tell everybody how we met and how you saved my life during COVID?
Oh my gosh. Well, I have a bad memory, so you're gonna have to help me with this. But I was introduced to you by a friend of mine. You had run into her brother in another state.
Which just, that's holler. It's Dennis.
Yes. And he ends up calling his sister, who lives here, and telling her about Dennis. And she tells me, because I was a stake relief study president at the time, and thought that maybe he wrote a book, she said, and that maybe we could get him to come speak at the stake. And so I said, okay. I didn't know him.
And then we didn't even know each other. And then we got stranded together.
Yeah, he came and he spoke to our stake in the fall, and then he went home to Connecticut for a few months, came back. My gosh, I look like a Muppet.
And I didn't even tell you we're live.
Okay. Oh no.
Yes. She's never been live before. She doesn't even know what Instagram is. You are live. There are 12 people on here, and they're asking you questions.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so no pressure.
So he spoke, and it was a huge turnout, but it was a last minute arrangement, and so we were going to do it again. So when he came back out what month did you come out? In January?
January, but then I went home, and I came back out March 5th.
Okay, came back out in March, and he contacted me, told me he was here, and I said, well, you got to come over, and so he came over.
Okay, now I got to take over the story.
Oh, because the state conference too, remember?
Oh yeah, that was the state conference, running into Elder Bennett.
Yeah.
And that there's a God knows us by name, but we're gonna go into something else. So I get here and I have an app that tells earthquakes, and I said, Debbie, we've been seeing increased seismic activity.
Oh.
And she goes, oh no.
Yeah, I mean, who wants to go through an earthquake? And they talk about the great ones coming. So
then we go into lockdown.
Yeah.
And
the
plague. I'm stranded here. And her and her husband go, well, we got 20 years worth of food rations. You can just stay with us. No big deal. So then what happens is
the earthquake.
Well, no, the earthquake. No. Well, then I'm like going, I don't want to bother them. I don't want to stay with them. I don't want to put them out. And I'm lying in bed and I'm like praying. And all of a sudden the earthquake comes, and largest earthquake in 250 years hits Salt Lake City. And then she tells me she bought like months worth of milk and she froze it. And it turned yellow. And I said, oh, Debbie, no big deal. It's just all those GMOs. And she goes, GMOs?
Okay, first we have the earthquake, then we have a plague, now we have GMOs, whatever the heck that is. So yeah, that was complete. And then I turned to Dennis, and he couldn't fly home because they weren't letting people fly. So I said, you're welcome to stay here. And
it was the best. God knew I needed her.
It was fun.
It was fun. So this is like Lucy and Lucy. She's the red hair and I'm the blonde version. And that's just so. Before we cut this off, if you have any questions for us, you can ask the woman I always talk about. Her husband's inside, but he's watching the news, so we can't interrupt that.
Yeah, he's Fred.
Yeah, he's Fred. He's Fred. He's Fred. He's Fred.
Well, sometimes he's Ricky, but he's
he's more Fred than Ricky.
Okay.
He's more Fred. Yeah. Shh. Don't tell anybody. It's only 10,000 followers. No big deal. Your husband can go viral.
Oh gosh.
Oh, remember, so her hair color is fabulous, but the first time I was using her shower, remember when I used your shower? And I didn't have my glasses on. I'm like, oh, she's got that volcano face wash.
He thought it was a clay mask.
A clay mask? So I'm washing my face, and I come out of the shower, and my face is the color of her hair.
It was that heavy-duty dye shampoo. Keep your hair really bright. Yeah, he looked like a penny.
Don't you want to see more of Lucy and Lucy? All right. So we'll just say we're going to leave you with a little bit of scripture. What would you like to leave?
Oh, she must know if I'm your mom.
Oh, she was.
Well, I
No,
could be.
no. Well, I mean, I'm
Well,
49, and you're
61.
no. We're sisters.
We're
She's
sisters.
sisters. She's not my mom. No, my mom is not as cool as this, and she's a non-member. She's a member, but she is a convert. So
Yeah.
we're just sending love and light your way.
Yeah, good to meet all of you.
Good to meet all of you too. Bye for now.
Bye. I can't believe it. Alive.
It's still recording, so I gotta end it. End it.